Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I decided to try rocking the face cam today. I've been messing around with OBS and I got this like cool symbol up here of the twinkle butt. Let me know what you think of the new setup, if you like it, if you prefer without the face cam, without the big butt in the corner. Anyway, the purpose of this video is to talk to you guys about my experiences in Arena. And when we left Solo Arena, I had come to the conclusion that the strength of it is that it's consistent, but the problem is that the challenge level is too high. Like, even if you draft amazing decks and you know what kinds of decks you want to draft at the beginning, you can still you get smashed. It's just the challenge is too high and the reward is too low. Now, the cool thing about Versus Arena is that you can do the rewards are more lucrative, so it makes it far more worth your time. But the problem with Versus Arena, and what I've basically the problem that I've run into is that it's very hard to pick one class that does consistently well. And I've noticed, like, I've been keeping track of my games so far and how I've been doing, and you know, there are some classes that seem to do a little better, but on average, what I've noticed is that the most important thing to winning a match in Arena is getting Magicka. If you can get the Magicka potion and you have a pretty good draft, you can basically set the momentum rolling, and if you've got removal to back it up, then your opponent can never turn it around. So now, obviously, that number one tip to winning, we have no control over. It's 50-50 whether you get the Magicka or not. So what do you do if you don't have the Magicka? And the answer is what you have to do. So Elder Scrolls, compared to every other TCG, what they lack are aerial removals, like big AoE removals. The most that you see are, if you look at the blue cards, Ice Storm, excuse me, which does 3 damage to all creatures, or Winter's Grasp, which shackles all creatures. You've got the snake guy in green. I'm looking for him right now. I have vision on, right? Okay, hold on. There's a snake creature in here that when you put him down, he shackles all the cards that are in the lane with him. And then Willpower, yellow, has a couple of just kill everything. Like Dawn's Wrath, just kill everything in the lane. Immolating Blast, kill everything except for 2 creatures. The point is that it's really difficult to remove multiple creatures. AoE clears are not that common. So what that means is that if you have a bunch of little guys and you can protect your little guys, you can essentially run away with the game. And I've had decks that I thought would be like incredibly powerful decks that I've gone 0-3 with. I've had really awful decks that I've actually gone like 5, 6, or even 7 wins with. And the way how you do that is by putting guys down and then building them up and making them go faster. So there's one specific kind of card that you're looking for that can do that, and it is guard creatures. Because guards allow you to kind of control the flow of the battle, and especially early guards are super important. So guards on turn 3, turn 4, or turn 2, especially turn 2, can basically decide the outcome of the game, because no matter what kind of big threats your opponent has, if you can keep putting down stuff, and if he can't attack your little guys, you can keep attacking face, they're just out of it. So you're looking at cards like Morkel Gatekeeper, Rehab Battle Mage, Fortress Watch, although Fortress Watchman at 5 mana, he's a guard, but he's not like, oh, he's still, guards are important. Guards are important at all levels, but really the big people that set the base, the pace of the game are like Morkel Gatekeeper, the Rehab Battle Mage, Evermore Steward, the Cameloran Sentry, the Das Renegade. Those are all good ones. Willpower has lots of really good ones. The Kvatch Soldier, the Riverhorde Escort. You may see this and be like, well, it's just a 1/6. It's a 1/6 that stops your opponent from attacking you in the face. Legion Shield, I count as a guard. Golden Saint, if you can get ahead and play this, you can just wreck. Hive Defender is an amazing card. Sensei Tiger, Manticora, Fighters Guild Recruit, Murkwater Witch, Black Stat Protector, Varanus Courier, the Green Pack Stalker, and then, of course, Purple's got the Defenders, Use Shield, I'm also counting. Stalwart Ally, amazing card. Midnight Sweep, Tree Minder, Northport Captain, Preserve the Root doesn't count. And then basically the point that I'm getting at is guard creatures, especially early guard creatures, are super powerful. They control the flow of the battle, and they let you either protect your little guys to keep pushing for the advantage, or stop your opponent from making favorable trades, and it lets you catch back up if you're behind. So drafting for guard creatures is super, super important. Because big guys are super vulnerable to removal. I think every class has some kind of at least common or rare removal that they have. I know that, oh, my spelling is awful. So purple, you know, like if you're looking at purple, you've got Mummify, which you've got Suppress, which can sometimes work. You've also got the Daedric Dagger. You've got so many different ways to kill off things in green. You've just got flat out hard removal in yellow. Blue, you've got things like Lightning Bolt, Fire Bolt, and you know, Firestorm. You've also got Shackle effects. In red, you just have some cards that are just like return it to your hand, or just Stone Throw. If you have a stronger attack, just kill it. So the point is that spending all your mana on a big creature leaves you very vulnerable if you're behind, because your opponent may have, and probably will have, a way to remove those big creatures. So you want little creatures with guard that you can build up into bigger creatures. And so now, just to let you guys know, the class combination, surprisingly, that does the best overall, that I have like the best win rate with, is Warrior. Warrior is red and purple, and the reason is because of orcs. So red and purple, that is the orc deck, and they're basically just built around orcs. And all the orc cards that you draft are like perfect for arena. So like Dragontail Savior is a really good 2-drop. Faerun Defender is a great defender. Hrothgar Kingpin is awful on his own, but if you have lots of orcs, which you will, so because there's a very limited card pool right now, because you know it's still in beta, you have a very, very high chance of drawing lots of orc cards and getting lots of orc synergy. So Hrothgar Kingpin can become an incredible card. Chieftain's Banner, if you have lots of orcs, can basically it lets you you've got high aggressive orc cards anyway. This buffs them up even further. Hrothgar Artisan is a great card. It can be a 3/3, or it can help make a trade by giving something +1/+1. Stone Tooth Scrapper is a Yeti if you've played Hearthstone Arena. If you haven't, it's a 4/5 that trades really efficiently. And then you've got all these aggressive cards. Battle Rage Orc, which has Charge. Battle Orc Captain, which has +1/+0. You know, all these really, really powerful orc cards. And your cross color cards, Militant Chieftain, which draws you a card and then boosts all your other orcs by +1/+1. And this guy, whose name I'm not even going to attempt to say, can have a really powerful effect if they can't remove it. Basically, in a nutshell, red-purple is everything that you want in a versus arena deck, which is you've got a really aggressive early game, you've got good guards you can put out from both purple and red, and then you've got effects that you can boost your aggression and just reach that you have from your hand in the form of red items, red charge creatures, even some of the red removal or purple removal. So if you have the opportunity to draft red purple, I would do it every time and go orcs. Just go orc. Orc is greenest. Orc is the greenest from Warhammer. Go orcs. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording right now and then switch over to the matches so you can see those in a separate video. Hopefully these tips have helped you out. I'm sorry they came across as kind of lukewarm. I've been spending the last basically week trying to find consistent ways to do well in arena, and these are the best tips that I've found so far. So hopefully they help you. I will show you the results of our labor in the next video. In the meantime, I am TwinkleButt. I will see you later. Have a fantastic day.